You may have a knack for tourism and go around the world, and it's all fun until visiting a certain place costs you your life. You won't believe how secretive and mysterious and sometimes even dangerous some places in the world can be. Reading and listening about them sounds like an old-time story. But today, in this video, we have collected all the facts to bring together the top 10 places humans cannot visit. Welcome to Hear This. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Number 10. Zone Rogue. Zone Rogue, or the Red Zone, is one of the permanently destructed areas of France following World War I. It is situated in the tiny town of Verdun in France and is a restricted territory for human entry. The reason behind is there are still dangerous and exploded shells and weapons in the trenches planted by the French government for the opponent. That means you can actually step on an undetonated explosive and take your life. Number 9. Room 39. Room 39 or Office 39 is the most secretive bureau or office in the Workers' Organization building, North Korea. The room is heavily guarded 24 hours a day and only authorized personnel are allowed to enter. It is supervised by none other than the Supreme Leader's sister. Evidently, the business that goes inside this room is so vulnerable and important that it cannot leave the vault of the family. Number 8. North Sentinel Island. North Sentinel Island is an ancient civilization in the Bay of Bengal. It is home to Sentinelese who have defended their territory by force. The last group of fishers who happened to land on this island never came back. The Indian government has banned anyone from going the 3 miles radius around this island. If you ever intend to, Sentinelese will not spare a stone unturned in distracting you without an inch of communication. Number 7. Korean Demilitarized Zone. This is a no-entry zone for civilians or any unauthorized individuals, since it demarcates North Korea from South Korea. Only the highest military officials are allowed there. The Korean Demilitarized Zone, or DMZ, is actually a strip of land that divides the Korean peninsula into exactly 2 halves, South Korea and North Korea. The areas north and south of this zone are heavily militarized, making it the most weapon and military-rich region of the world. Number 6. Metro 2. Humans cannot visit this place because, for one thing, they are prohibited. Secondly, even if you wanted to visit Metro 2, you will probably never know where it is. Metro 2 is a secret underground metro system built by Joseph Stalin, which connected Kremlin in Moscow to the Federal Security Service, or FSB, headquarters. In the 1970s, this secret underground system was in use by the leadership of the Communist Party of the Soviet Union, or CPSU, and is now under the control of the Russian Ministry of Defense. To date, only the highest professionals of the military know where is Metro 2 exactly located. Number 5. Varusha, Cyprus. Varusha, Cyprus enjoyed the status of the most popular resort city in the world until the 1970s. It was home to around 40,000 individuals and used to attract millions of tourists every year. The residents and tourists were forced to leave this town when the Turkish military took over the region in a conflict with the Greeks. The resort town is now fenced and open only for the authorized Turkish military, who are, by the way, allowed to shoot on sight any foreign unauthorized intruder. Number 4. Pine Gap. Pine Gap, or Area 51, is the most important intelligence facility and satellite surveillance base for the United States Armed Forces. It was established as a space research center, but in fact, its original purpose was to collect battlefield intelligence data for the US military operating in Afghanistan or in any other region. It is located in Australia and is strictly off limits except for authorized officials. Some would also like to call it Area 51. The secrecy and high profile of this place have also inspired a Netflix series called Pine Gap. Number 3. Maya Bay. Leonardo DiCaprio's 2000 movie, The Beach, which showcased an island utopia hidden from the outside world, was shot at the Maya Bay of Thailand. The year following its release led to a phenomenal increase in tourism at this island. Maya Bay became the most popular and the most beautiful tourist spot in Thailand, but only within a few years, the ecosystem, marine life, and the vegetation began to deteriorate. Environmentalists declare that more than 80% of the coral reefs in this area have been destroyed. The beautiful Maya Bay is now a no-entry spot for humans who are the enemies of our beautiful environment. Number 2. Umera Australia. Umera Australia is another military-guarded weapon testing center located in Australia. No one is allowed to even fly close to this area, let alone enter the premises of Umera. To your bigger surprise, this is not just a small piece of land reserved for the Australian Air Force. It is roughly the size of North Korea or Pennsylvania, and to remind you, you are not even allowed to come close to it in any way. It was established in 1947 and is still known as the best testing and launching facility in the world. Number 1. Mount Weather. At number 1, we have Mount Weather, a secret facility in Virginia. For a long time, people were oblivious as to whether this place even existed or not, but today, we know that it exists. It is operated by the Federal Emergency Management Agency, or FEMA. The emergency alert system is only accessible to the US President and other government officials in a crisis. There is also a whole chain of bunkers situated underground here with all the facilities required for a decent living. It derives its power from the adjacent dam and hydroelectric generators so that even if the whole world perishes, Mount Weather survives. Isn't this amazing? Those are the top 10 places humans cannot visit. Some of them are actually dangerous, believe it or not. Do let us know in the comments below which of these places you would like to go to.